Hello class, and welcome to Math Minutes video number 26. If you can get your notebooks out and turn to page 44, we're going to start looking at how to write linear equations. To write a linear equation requires knowing the slope of the line and where it intercepts the y-axis. When we are given m equals 2 and b equals -4, all we have to do is substitute these values into the formula. So this example would look like this. Our slope was 2, that's where the m is, and our -4 is where the b is. So we're simply substituting these values in when we're given it and putting it in the correct slope-intercept form. When we are given the slope and a point, we must determine where that line would intercept the y-axis. We do that by substituting the slope and the point coordinate into our formula m or y equals mx plus b, and then we solve for b. Then we have enough information to write the complete linear equation. For example, we are given the slope of 3 and that this line passes through the point 1, 5. So what do? Let's substitute. Let's put our formula right there for reference. Substitute m and the point. So let's look at what we have first here, y. What do we know is y? We look at our coordinate and we see that 5 is y. What's next is the m. We were given m to be 3. And then x is our next value. X in this coordinate is 1. And then we simply substitute that in and solve for b. So we end up with 5 equals 3 plus b. Then we just have to solve for b by subtracting 3 from both sides. And that gives us 5 minus 3 is 2 equals b. Then our last step is to just put these things together. Write the linear equation using the original slope. So let's look at our answer here. The original slope is 3. Nothing there changed. And the new value that we just found for b is 2, and it's a positive 2. So we have y equals 3x plus 2. So let's do some practice together because that's how we really learn. So let's practice. So in your Math Excel program, you're going to see problems where they give you a slope and a point. And so let's run through these. We've been given the slope of 1, and it goes through the point -3, 4. What do? Well, y equals mx plus b. Again, I'll write this here just for reference. Y is 4. M is 1. X is -3, and we'll solve for b. 4 equals 1 times -3 plus b. Let's do the opposite. And the golden rule, we're going to do to both sides. Anything I do to one side, I have to do to the other. So 4 plus 3 is 7 equals b. Now, I'm not done because now I have to write my actual equation. So now I go back to my y equals mx plus b. I keep my original slope, which is 1. I don't have to put a 1 in front of it. So it's just going to be x. That's really 1x. And my y-intercept is a positive 7. That is my equation of the line with a slope of 1 that passes through the point -3, 4. Now, we start with our y value. Again, we have our reference formula right there. Y, in this case, is given to us as -6 equals m is 8. X is -8. And we'll solve for b. -6 equals 8 times -8 is -64 plus b. Let's do the opposite. Let's add 64. That gives us 58 equals b. Let's write our equation now. Y equals, what's the m? 8. And our b is a positive, so plus 58. Number 3, y is 8, because that's right here, xy. M is -2, x is 1, and solve for b. 8 equals -2 times 1, which is -2, plus b. Let's do the opposite and golden rule it. 8 plus 2 is 10 equals b. Our equation will be y equals, keep the slope, of negative 2x, and our b value is plus 10. Y is 7. M is negative 9. X is 1. And solve for b. 7 equals negative 9 times 1 is negative 9. Let's golden rule it. 7 plus 9 is 16 equals b. So our equation looks like y equals negative 9x plus 16. Okay, as with all of our Math Minutes videos, pause them at any time. Watch them again if you don't understand all the steps, but please be as thorough as you can. Do your best, as always, and bring your completed notebooks to class so that you get full credit. And I will see you in class.